Welcome back to another video. If you're new, welcome. For this video, I'm going to be trying out nail forms for the first time with Polygel. So I'm using the Polygel from the Pine Polygel kit. I used this Polygel kit in my last Polygel video, which was last Sunday, and I'll have that linked in the cards if anyone's interested in seeing me unbox that kit and see everything that it comes with. I just showed the few things that I was going to be using in this video. So I'm just going in and applying the nail form, and this was a little bit challenging for me. I don't really have long nails, so it was hard to kind of get the form under my nail so that it fit nicely and wasn't a gap in it. So if you have longer natural nails, then it would be a little bit easier for you. And then also putting on the nail form, I think I should have pinched it before applying it, but yeah, so it was just kind of trial and error for me. This was my first time. So then I just went in and applied a layer of base coat gel and cured that in the lamp. I didn't go in with any prep because I didn't plan on wearing these nails. I really didn't know how they were going to turn out, so I just went ahead and put some base coat gel on it and then just cured that in the lamp. And now I'm going in with the Polygel. So I started off with just trying to smooth it around the cuticle area without getting it on my cuticle, and then I just worked it down the nail form, and I put it on the longest length because I really wanted these nails to be as long as possible. Someone suggested that I do 2 nail forms and put them together, but I decided for my first time using the nail forms that I should just stick to 1, and then depending on how this turns out, then I might do it again and do it with 2 nail forms to see how long I can get it. But for this one, I'm just smoothing it down, and this is just the first layer of Polygel. This is just so that I can get that shape that I want, and then I'll go back and add more to like build the nail up. And I was going for a coffin shape, so I just took my brush and kind of smoothed it down the sides of the nail so that I can get that tapered look. And then once I like the way they look, for the most part, I just went ahead and cured it in the lamp. I already knew I was going to have to go back and do a lot of filing after I add that second layer. So to remove the nail form, I just kind of pinch it underneath the nail and then just pull it out from under there. And as you can see, it's really thin, so that's why I'm going to have to go back and add more Polygel on top of it. So I'm just going ahead and getting my base down for each of the nails. So for this next nail, I'm just going ahead and putting on the nail form, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply some base coat gel to all of the remaining nails just so I can go ahead and have that out of the way. So then I'm going to cure that in the lamp, and then I'm going to go in with the Polygel. So I'm just repeating those same steps of like first trying to get it around the cuticle area and then taking it up the nail. I also wanted to go ahead and say thank you so much to Danielle Peters for your comment on my previous video. I really appreciate the support. Now this nail I kind of messed up on. I put way too much Polygel on it starting off, so it was super thick, which also made it very difficult to cure. And then also these type of colors like the pink or nudie pinks, For me, I always find that they're a little bit softer than the other colors. So the purple glitter shade is super firm and it was easier to work with, but this one was a little bit more soft and it was kind of running everywhere and it just was a struggle to say the least. So I absolutely put too much on this nail. So even once I cured it, when I took the nail form off, I realized the underside of the nail wasn't fully cured. So that's why I think it's really good to go in and apply a thin coat starting off and just get your shape down and then go back in and build it up, because starting off with such a thick layer, especially with a color like this, is really difficult for it to fully cure. So once all of the nail forms are removed, this is how the nails look. So now it's time for me to go in with that second coat. So I'm just putting a little drop on each nail and then I'm just going to smooth it down and just try to get somewhat of an apex going. I would say that I really didn't do that good with this. These nails really didn't have much structure to them. So yeah, but I feel like for my first time it turned out okay. But yeah, it could have been a little bit better. So I'm just going in and smoothing that down, and I'm going to do that to each of the nails and fully cure that in the lamp. Once I finished applying all of the polygel, I just went ahead and fully cured those nails in the lamp, and then I took some rubbing alcohol and wiped them down to remove the sticky layer. Now I'm taking the file from the kit to shape up the nails, and it's a 150-180 grit nail file. So I'm just going in and shaping up to the best of my ability. Of course, if you had an e-file, it would make it a little bit easier, but I'm just using the hand file, so it was a struggle. It took me a while to shape up these nails. So I didn't really do all of it on camera because I just felt like it would just be taking up too much time in the video. So I just showed me doing my thumb, but I just took my time and filed all of the nails and got them as good as I could get them. And then I just wiped away all of the dust. This is how the nails look after I finished filing them. Not too bad. So I decided that I wanted to go in and add some of these charms that I ordered. And I'm super excited. I have a ton of new nail supplies that I ordered that I have to show you all soon. So stay tuned for that sometime this week. But to apply the charms, I'm just using some clear polygel, and then I'm putting a little bit of top coat over it so that it won't have that sticky layer. And then I'm taking the charm and just pressing it on, and then I just held it in place while I cured it in the lamp. So I'm just going to repeat that for the other charm, and I just love the way this turned out. I feel like these colors were so perfect for this nail design, and I just think it suits it very well. So once I finish doing that, I'm going to go in and apply a few more rhinestones to the thumb, and I'm just going to place those in some top coat, nothing special. Like I said, I didn't plan on wearing these nails, but for these charms, for the big charms, I definitely feel like using the polygel worked really good, probably even better than the Nail Couture gummy jelly that I normally use. But for these small rhinestones, applying them in top coat, I'm not sure how long that would last, so I'm not necessarily recommending that you do it, but it got the job done for this set. Now I'm just going in and top coating the rest of the nails, and I absolutely love the way this purple looks top coated. It's just super sparkly and cute. It looks even better in person than on camera. But that's pretty much it for this nail design. So please let me know in the comments down below how you feel I did with this being my first time using this method. Of course, there's room for improvement, but just let me know what you think of the design. And that's pretty much it. So I hope that you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Bye!